Okay, we're here with Jimmy Webb. Jimmy, thanks for joining us.
Of course.
So what made you want to come out to the Portland Boulder Rally this year?
I don't know. I've never been, and it looks like a really cool gym, and I've never even been to Oregon before, so I thought that'd be a good opportunity to come hang out. And I've kind of, besides the cycle block comp, I haven't really been competing very much.
Yeah.
I haven't even been climbing inside very much, so I just saw everyone who was going. It's kind of a stacked field, but they're all friends of mine, so just thought I'd come out, hang out. And
join the crowd?
Yeah, join the crowd, have some fun.
What are your thoughts about the circuit so far? You just got done with qualifiers. How do you like the gym?
Gym's sick, man. It's really cool. It's kind of like got the old school feel, like Paul was saying. It's like the plywood. Kind of brings me home to Chattanooga, like the Tennessee Bouldering Authority there. It's kind of the same style, kind of like more of a family atmosphere kind of feeling. It's like it's big, but it's like not. You know what I'm saying? Everyone knows each other. It's kind of like you're just hanging out with your friends and going climbing. So I loved it. It's
nice to talk about your qualifying round. How did it go for you?
It went pretty good, man. Yeah, the problems all seem to kind of suit my style pretty well.
Yeah.
So, like
a lot of big moves.
A lot of big moves, a lot of cool slopers and pinches and like jumpy moves, kind of circus trick stuff, which is always fun. So it went well, but usually when the qualifiers go really well, the finals end up not going so well. So
I think that happened to you at ABS a couple years ago, right? You were in first place after one of the rounds, and So what have you kind of learned from the past? Kind of get yourself ready for finals later.
Make sure I eat a lot of food in between, drink a lot of water.
Try to keep your energy levels up.
Try to keep the energy level up. My skin is pretty bad, so it's going to hurt. So just got to get psyched.
It seemed like you got through qualifiers without having to put in too much effort, though. You finished, I think, probably the 5 hardest problems without having to do a lot of attempts.
Yeah.
How'd that kind of work out for you? Obviously pretty good.
Yeah, it worked out well. Like I said, the problem suited me pretty well, and we're all there. It's kind of like a session where you're just kind of hanging out with your friends, climbing on these things, and we kind of like take turns. Who goes first? Like just to kind of like keep it fun. And the problems, luckily, that were going to give me the most trouble are the ones that Paul went first on.
Nice.
So I got the beta, and I was able to do it first try.
Nice. And then you kind of came in at the end and did the hardest problem.
Yeah.
In 2 tries.
Yeah. It's hard. Like. Crimpy bottom, which kind of felt the hardest part for me, and then this kind of
super steep,
yeah, super steep, crimpy, and then like a circus trick dyno at the top that was really hard and really precise, and it's pretty easy to blow it right there, especially when if it's on the line, like you need it to get into finals. Doing that boulder mentally is probably harder than doing it physically.
It was a pretty big relief though at that point. You probably had 45 minutes left, maybe a half hour, and you kind of knew that you were in finals. It's nice to kind of have that.
Yeah, it's like a cushion, you're just kind of hanging out. And then at that point, like I thought about that for a second. I'm psyched and everything, but then I wanted to focus on trying to, support my friends and see if they can, do well and get in the finals as well. So.
Yeah, it seemed like a really great atmosphere. We talked a lot with some of the other climbers about kind of how collaborative it is, and you were talking about working with Paul. Everyone's out there. Doesn't seem like a competition almost. I mean, people are trying their hardest, but it's not trying to push somebody down so you can get higher.
Yeah, no, I mean, climbing's not really like that, I think, for me and for a lot of people around here, man. Like, climbing it's a competitive sport, I guess, in these kind of conditions, but not really, like people want to do well, but they don't want to do well to beat the other person. They want to do well for themselves.
Yeah.
So I think that's like the most important way to look at it, and keeps it fun and keeps everyone psyched, and that's it,
Cool. Well, and you're here with Prana as well. Talk a little bit about working with them.
Prana is an amazing company, man. Like, make awesome clothes, and the guys there, like, are just cool as hell, man. Like, they're just fun to hang out with. I feel like I'm hanging out with my friends. It's not like I'm talking to my boss or something, you know? Like, so I love the company, I love the vibe, and I love the scene, and I'm psyched to be with them, man. I hope it just stays like that for forever and ever, man.
Well, great. Well, good luck in finals tonight, and we'll all be rooting for you.
Thanks, man.
Thanks for stopping by, Jimmy.
Cheers.
Thanks.